Good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday, so I'm here with my podcast preview for the episode tomorrow. How many of you are into chocolate? How many of you love chocolate beyond your wildest dreams? I happen to like chocolate. I've grown to like it a lot more over the past few years, strictly because of the health benefits. And when we're talking about chocolate, we're not talking about Hershey's Kisses. We're talking about raw, organic, unadulterated cacao that comes from the tree itself. When we get chocolate in that form, chocolate is incredibly powerful. If you're not familiar with chocolate, or if you have not researched cacao, it's as simple as a Google search to figure out that it's an incredibly powerful substance. Tons of health benefits. It's one of the foods that I was actually very surprised by when I started studying food healing and looking at the healing aspects of foods. Cacao was one of the powerhouses that really took me by surprise. Now, tomorrow, my guest is Lulu Bonner, who is the owner and proprietor of Lulu's Chocolates. So, if you've heard of Lulu's Chocolates, and you've eaten her chocolates, this is her. And we get to sit down and have a really interesting conversation about the therapeutic effects of cacao. We also get to hear about how her business started, why she did it, how her passion for chocolate really just, spawned into a business. And then, in addition to that, we jump into the therapeutic application of CBD, because Lulu has started a new line called Lulu's Botanicals. And in this new line, what she's got is the harmonious blend of CBD, concentrated CBD, mixed with cacao. So essentially what we're looking at is CBD chocolates. Now, if you're not familiar with CBD and this entire new world that has opened up in recent years because of the legalization that's happening across the country with cannabis, this is the area that Lulu has decided to jump into because people were having such good therapeutic effect from the CBD. So a lot of people I know, a lot of personal clients I know take CBD for aches and pains, for digestion problems, sleep problems. Essentially, you name it, CBD addresses it. So what's really cool about this conversation is that Lulu talks about the interlocking mechanism between cannabis and cacao and how they really feed one another. And that was something that I was not familiar with. That was something that was new to me. And whenever I learn something new from one of my guests, that's a kind of a reminder of why I do the podcast, is so that I can continue to be educated and to learn. So the conversation tomorrow is really interesting. And if you are a chocolate hound or a chocolatier and you absolutely love chocolate, it's an episode you don't want to miss, because eating chocolate is definitely a guilt-free activity, but then also being open-minded to this new territory that Lulu has broken into with her business regarding the harmonious blending of CBD and cacao, her chocolates. So it's a really interesting conversation. I hope you guys check it out. There's lots to be learned in there, and will open your mind to hopefully new ideas about ways you can engage CBD and cacao. Thanks a bunch.